Hello and welcome to Brackenmore for the start of 2025 and our first commentary of the year for the match between Stocksbridge Park Steels and Sheffield FC here in the Northern Premier League East. I'm your commentator Adam Allcroft and we begin with a local derby. Well, we would say South Yorkshire derby, but we've got to get our usual sort of jokes in. Won't have too much longer to do it with. We are going to have a swap of the halves in this game. Means Ben Townsend and Mikey Roxer have to do the longest runs across the pitch. But yeah, Sheffield FC not had a great season so far. They have struggled at the wrong end of the table in a battle against relegation on their third manager of the year, as former Steel Will Powell is now in the dugout. Stocksbridge, though, have seen their playoff push go a bit awry over the last few months, not helped by various postponements and abandonments. They'll want to use this game to get back on track. Hope you enjoy the coach show. We have a new live scoreboard on the stream, which will show you the time as well as the scores. And here we go. So Stocksbridge Park Steels had the kick-off. They had a routine in ideas. They kicked it long, but it went straight out for a throw. So we've got Stocksbridge Park Steels in the yellow shirts, blue shorts, blue socks from right to left, while we then have Sheffield FC in the red and black check shirts, the black shorts and black socks coming from the right. And Morris just got a good touch on, but then Whelan's able to get a tackle in and block it. So out for a throw-in it goes. Oh, the shout of Will Powell. That's something we've not heard for a while. Left Brigas in the summer, well, just before the end of the season last year. Brigas were in the bottom two, but was saved by reprieves elsewhere. And now another throw-in very close to the corner flag. We haven't gone through the teams for you yet, so it's Sheffield FC. We've got Mikey Roxer in goal, former Steel, then Jack Hardacre, Tommaso Zaboni, Ben Whelan, Simon Jacob, Bradley Beatson, Connor Cutt, Joe West, Luke Aldrich, Cameron Bedford and Luke Mangum. Their benches Joshua Ayres, Ed Hall, AJ Greaves and Curtis Havenhand and Rais Ellington. Another throw for Stocksbridge, just a bit of play. We've got it's gone all the way through to Marshall. Falls to Dolman, shot goes out. Marshall plays it back in. The offside flag was up though, as Marshall was right on the line. For the Steels, it's Ben Townsend in goal. Jordan Lemon keeps his spot with TC remaining suspended. That game against Emily does not count for a suspension. Jack Tinker, Curtis Turner, Elliot Owen, Paul Iggulden, Danny Deakin, Alex O'Connor, James Morris, Tommy Marshall and Jack Dolman. The benches Elliot Murray, Ash Butterworth, Silas Valladolid Collins, Dan Hernandez and Charlie Wood. Ball goes long, Owen heads up into the air, it only goes behind. Lemon will have to head that away. Won by West, who comes forward, but then tackled by Lemon again. Now Marshall gets on the right wing, he has some space to move into. Knocks it forward, he's looking for the run of Dom, but I think Dom weren't totally committed to it. Being read by Whelan, but he has to just knock it out of play, and it is going to be a Stocksbridge throw. 2 minutes gone in this game between Stocksbridge and Sheffield. We'll keep you up to date with scorelines from across the leagues as well. As Lemon puts across him, blocked, and then it came off Marshall unluckily, and it's going to be a Sheffield throw. So with bringing Louis Zaboni for this throw-in. Launch it out, but Deakin will just head that right back out to play again. Ball thrown and then headed away. Headed right back to Sheffield though, into midfield and then hooked over the top. Mangum's going to gamble on it. Owen gets it away though and it's forward to Turner. Out wide to Lemon. Takes the touch and will send it long. Before Morris looks to control it, can't keep it in though. Throwing to Sheffield. Ball goes long, headed away, out to Marshall, then just knocks it off West. Will be a throw-in just inside the Sheffield half. short to Turner, back to Lemon, knocks it forward, but intercepted by West, who's already providing a key role in midfield. Sheffield knocks it long, looking for Aldrich, but way too long. Townsend will collect on the edge of his area. With Townsend now and taking his time with it, looking at his options, and now will send it long with James Morris. It's aimed at, but can be headed up into the air by Jackab. Morris heads it forward, but Dorman can't get to it, but then cleared only out to Deakin. Dorman gambled on a heartache save, didn't work, not long, and Mangum, the former steeplechase, he gets on the right side of the box, shoots near post, and Townsend doesn't have much trouble with that. I think Mangum was looking for help. He's got some other really talented forwards with him, with Cameron Bedford and Luke Aldrich, but neither of them were in the box for him to play to, so he had to go for the shot himself. Townsend knocks it long, looking for Morris. It's over his head in midfield, but Dorman wins it, but can only hit it back into the path of West, who then gets it to his left-hand side and charging forward, and on the ball now is Bedford, who turns well, finds West well down the left, he puts the ball into the box, well cleared by Iggulden, who just sends that one out for throwing. Sheffield having the more positive start at the moment in this game. So we'll be on that left-hand side, and Zaboni will take the throw-in. Regionally feinted to go behind, but then stops, and he'll now go for a long throw-in, and that's going to loop into the box. Turner heads it away. It's not totally aimed, he can only hit it out. It's going to go out for another throw-in closer to the corner flag. So some early pressure from Sheffield. So goes back now to West, takes touch back into Zaboni. Looks to find West again. Morris looking, goes a bit physical there, and everyone was looking at the referee to see what his decision would be, but the referee today, who's Mr. Clayton, is going to let that one go. So back with Townsend and the goal kick. 6 minutes gone, it's game 0-0. Mangum with the only shot on target so far. Ball falls a bit short here, and West will win it. Out to Zaboni, who knocks it long, but that's too far for Mangum to chase, and it will go out for a goal kick. Stocksbridge haven't really settled into the game yet. So back with Townsend now. Goal kick and another one. Knocks it long. It's getting caught in the air a bit here, and is it Sheffield head away? Go back to Lemon, who drills the forward. Dolman tries to head it on, but headed away again, but then not forward, and Dolman collects. Dolman looks to switch it, blocked, and it returns it back to Dolman. Dolman just got it on his thigh and took it away from him, and Sheffield able to clear, but Owen takes it short into midfield to Turner again. Back to Lemon, forward to Morris, into midfield to O'Connor, who switches it out to left-hand side, but no one's there for it. It's a nice idea, but there was no one here on that side to chase it. Dolman was trying to overload on the right-hand side at that time. Deakin was the closest man to it, but he was still 10 yards away. Back here with Hardacre to send it long down the line. Goes Join, takes a touch, clips it forward. Hood Marshall tries to take a touch, he gets a good touch off there, off Beatson, sends it forward to James Morris. Morris gets the pace, takes a shot, and it's a chipped, lofted shot that unfortunately didn't have the talent behind it we were hoping it did, and it goes over the bar. I think just put off enough by the pitch, and Beatson coming back to defend there, he wasn't able to get the sort of finish he'll have wanted. But good play from Stocksbridge, got a bit of luck with Tommy Marshall, and he played a good ball forward. Morris just not able to finish it off. Ball goes long from Roxburgh. Turner heads it forward. Marshall looks to control, and he trying to turn, has to get back to O'Connor. O'Connor sends it long down. Dolman is chasing it, and he's going to get a touch off, and it's just going to go out of play. And I think Dolman hasn't had the look there because Burney didn't take a touch, and it will be a throw for Sheffield. Just looking into 9 minutes in this game. Goes back to Roxburgh. Former Stocksbridge goalkeeper, spent half season on loan in here a couple of years ago. Well flipped on to Townsend, and he collects. No goal in our division in his first 10 minutes. The ball goes long again here, but headed away simply before Turner sheds onto the left. Deakin over it. Tinker's been told to charge on by Ian Richards, and he does now. Hits it forward, but loose ball. But then a very late trip from Hardacre. And the daft thing about that is that the ball had already gone to a Sheffield man, and Hardacre had no need to do it, and he's just given a daft decision away. Stocksbridge want to take it quick, not able to, and I think Hardacre has injured himself more than anything else. So it's a free kick. Stocksbridge time for Steels to get the ball into the box. Will we turn on it though? Deakin is hovering as well. Takes it short to Deakin. Deakin controls forward to Marshall. Looks to turn out to Dolman on the left, who gets the beat, and his man puts a cross in. It's high and over everyone, and just lacked the final quality. It's actually bounced on the line, and it's going to be a throw-in on the far side. It looked like it was going out for a goal kick, but I think just the pitch has helped the Steels then. There'll be a chance to try and pen Sheffield in. Nice idea from the Steels with the set piece routine. It didn't work out as they'll have wanted though. Ball goes long and flicked on, but then Owen volleys it forward, and Morris will chase it a bit, but it's not going to be a worthwhile chase. It bounced out for a goal kick. Pitch is holding up well, but having been on early today, he's quite damp today. 11 minutes gone, it remains 0-0. Goal from Hillsborough down the road. Sheffield Wednesday are leading 1-0 against Derby County. Barry Bannon has scored for the Owls. As Roxburgh sends the ball long, and Sheffield get a good touch here. Trying to get on their outside here. Oigledon fighting as it's going to fall almost to Bedford, then touch back to Townsend. Townsend just has to boot it away with Bedford hovering. Throw for Hardacre. Stocksbridge will look to make the most of these long balls forward, and they've got a couple of problems with them. Back to West. Ball is blocked though, and then it's going to be out for another throw near identical position for Sheffield. So Hardacre with another throwing opportunity. Long throw time, headed away though, but then flicked almost to the edge of the area, back to Hardacre on the right-hand side, face up with Deakin, cross going in, decent looking cross, Townsend will catch it, much to the relief of Stocksbridge after Boxing Day, where he did drop that cross in from the free kick, which led to Emily's now never really counted goal because of the abandonment. Stocksbridge gave away the ball, but they've won it back through Turner, peels from cuts for a free kick, but then Turner's lost the ball, just ran into a cul-de-sac, and Sheffield will now come away with the ball after a tussle in the middle. Spread out to Hardacre on this right-hand side, who is happy to go forward quite a bit in this game. Clip ball into the box. It's a poor cross in the end, hovers right over Townsend's goal. So back with the goalkeeper now. Stocksbridge haven't showed a few moments, but Sheffield probably edging it at the moment in the early parts of this match. And Townsend sends it forward, but it's just going to go back to Hardacre, who sends it forward. Turner wins a header, and then O'Connor hit it back. Lemon's having to chase it. He's going to have Mangum right on him. Mangum just trying to turn out of trouble. He has to just send it out for a throw-in. Lemon put under all sorts of trouble by his former teammate Luke Mangum. So Sheffield definitely the better side so far in this game. Barnsley are ahead against Wrexham. Keeler done the scorer, so that's one for the documentary. throwing his launch into the box, heading into the 6-yard area, turning against the next header, and then Eagledon gets it out of the area. And then it's eventually O'Connor who just boots that one away. Going to go out for a throw just inside Sheffield's half. Bill Powell's the loudest man in the ground at the moment, as is usual. Ball sent long from that throw-in and finds a Sheffield man, and then switched out to the right to Hardacre, who's pressing forward so much in this first half. Diagonal ball into the box, header goes on goal, but then Townsend able to claim it, just didn't have the whip on it he would have wanted. Thrown out quickly to Deakin. Deakin is going to send it long, and it's going to be covered by Beatson, who then sends it long himself, looking for Aldrich, but that's going to just go into the box, and Townsend will claim it. Getting close to 15 minutes gone here, 0-0. Still no goals in the games that have left in the Northern Premier League East. A few games have been postponed. North Ferriby versus Bridlington postponed, Pontefract versus Ossett postponed, and Brighouse versus Emily. It looks like that West Yorkshire area being badly affected by the rainfall that happened overnight. So Connor gets forward to Marshall, looks to turn, and he's using his pace to get down that right-hand side now. Marshall is still ongoing. Morris has pushed over his man in the middle, not being given that, as Marshall just been stopped now as he gets to the box. Goes on the right, puts a cross in, takes a deflection. It's going to go out for a corner kick. Sheffield will not be happy. They'll think that they should have had a free kick for that push from Morris in the build-up that the referee did not spot. Another former Steel warming up. Ed Hall on the sidelines, though. Don't normally see a keeper warm up unless absolutely necessary. Stocksbridge, who haven't been great in this game so far, will look to take advantage of the set piece. Deakin taken. High lofted ball into the middle. Owen gets somewhat ahead, but it only goes wide to chase for the ball. But that race has been won by Jackab, who is looking to start the counter-attack. Gets it forward, chested down well by Aldrich, but Turner wins it, and then Turner's clipped down by Aldrich on the halfway line. And that one could end up being in the book. Very late challenge from Luke Aldrich. Someone Ian Richards knows very well. Made his name at Penistone Church under Ian Richards' management, but there will be no booking for Luke Aldrich for that challenge. There's a few probably for either team being got away with so far. I think referee is accepting that this is a derby. Ben Townsend is coming up for to take the free kick on the halfway line. Jack Dorman and Jordan Lemon back to defend. Clip ball forward from Townsend. Eagledon gets headed, goes into the box, headed away from Eagledon. Owen will get it on the left-hand side, looking to get space for a cross, and then he's clipped on the edge of the area. It goes out for a goal kick. No claims from any of the players, though, which is usually quite telling. Owen just not able to get the ball in that tight bit of space he was given. Roxburgh's ball forward, but then chested down by Hart. Out from quickly to Dorman, who turns, and he's going to look to try and use some space against his former team, but then he loses the ball and it's sent away. Goes over the top of Owen. Eagledon missiles it. Mangum moves into the box. Mangum into the box. Lays it off into the middle. It's behind Aldrich. Aldrich tries to put it in the middle. Bedford tries to get the tackle, but a sliding challenge from Turner saves it. That should have been 1-0 Sheffield. Both Owen and Eagledon have completely missed it. Mangum on the right, surprised he didn't take the shot. He looked for Luke Aldrich in the middle, but Mangum completely gets the pass wrong, puts it behind Aldrich, and that allows enough Steele's players to come back and defend. And Curtis Turner winning a massive sliding challenge to stop Cameron Bedford coming into that one. It remains 0-0 here. Stocksbridge just have a throw in inside the Sheffield half. Stocksbridge not really got into this game yet. And throws it in the middle to O'Connor. Back to Lemon. Rolls it out and then clips it over the top, looking for Marshall. Marshall got the touch but couldn't keep it in. It's a throw-in for Sheffield deep in their own half.
Mangum, who's not been in the team that much for Sheffield due to injury over the last few weeks. He was a fantastic player for the Steels over the years and has been doing well for Sheffield since signing for them last summer. Having the man of the match to play at the home football stadium last season, but missed the penalty this season against Stocksbridge as Deacon just intercepts a good ball forward into the middle, almost falls there to Mangum. Stocksbridge just at 6s and 7s at the moment. Turner's got the ball. Dolman wanted it, but not going to get it. Now Deacon's going to knock it over the top. Look for Morris, who is going to get on the right side of Whelan. Knocks it in the middle. Look for Dolman, bit too clever. Cleared out. Goes to O'Connor. Has to lay out to the right. Was closed down quickly by Zaboni. Marshall puts the ball in. It's not a good one. Out it goes again. Marshall will chase it down. Keeps it in. Lemon's offering himself as an attacking option. Said played in the middle to Turn and then forward. Lemon keeps it in on the right. So Dan, little nibble, Lemon drills in, forward to Morris, flicks it in the middle, Turner takes a shot, what a goal! That is liquid football from the Steels, and a brilliant strike from Curtis Turner has put the Steels ahead. It's against the runner play. But what a strike from the midfielder. Beautiful layoff from James Morris. Turner hits it first time, drilled into the top corner. Mikey Roxburgh has absolutely no chance. The Steels lead 1-0. Well, it is against the play, and you think Sheffield FC were cursing that chance they've just missed through Mangum and Aldrich. But that is unfortunately how football goes sometimes for Sheffield anyway. But the Steels are now leading 1-0 through Curtis Turner. Ball goes long here and will bounce and end up being a goal kick for Townsend. That honest. It's not football that you usually see at step 4. Brilliant all round. Stocksbridge just not. Hopefully that will now settle the Steels into this game. But it is Sheffield who are on the ball at the moment. Forward now with Cuts into the middle and trying to get past O'Connor's Bedford. Over to the left, now with Sheffield, trying to get past Lemon into the middle, and with Bedford, who's on the edge of the area, chips in looking for the runner Cuts, and it was not a bad idea. Cuts wasn't too far off. It does go out for a goal kick in the end. 22 minutes gone in this game so far. It's 1-0 to the Steels. Before it goes, every kick Townsend's taken, he seems to get caught in the air. The ball goes forward to Mangum, who's on the left-hand side. Got plenty of options in the box. Has to move it back to West. Now back to the left. Appeals for offside, are not given. Ball into the box. It's Iggledon with the header away. Goes to the edge of the area. Hardacre picks it up. He's going to leave it now for Cuts, who goes down the right-hand side. He clips across looking for the far post, but he doesn't get it right, and it goes out for the goal kick. That is the first goal of the day in the Northern Premier League East, which is kind of amazing when you think about it. We've been going for about 20 odd minutes. It's not like no games are on. There's quite a few still. Some were played earlier on. Some of the North East played over the weekend. Because just to ease your New Year and Christmas out of mind, it is actually Wednesday. Because no one knows what day it is, as the old Michael McIntyre comedy routine goes. Ball clipped long from Sheffield. Owen left one a bit late in on Aldrich. Eventually goes out of play. Well, it's kept in by Tinker, and Tinker will go along with it. Back to Turner. Then now to Deacon on the left. I don't think he wanted it particularly, but then back to Owen, who will now send it forward, but a bit aimless with the man charging into his back. Beatson on the ball now for Sheffield after they picked it up. Not long, and then Turner intercepts, and but it ricochets out for a Sheffield throw.
right into the middle, but then it's won by Stocksbridge and loses again. Mangum on the right-hand side, the liveliest person in Sheffield's attacks so far. And in the end, he ends up just dribbling out of play, and Stocksbridge will get the ball back through this goal kick. So it has actually continued as it was beforehand, but except Stocksbridge are in the lead. Chesterfield 1-0 down at home to MK Dons. Hendry the scorer. So back with Townsend now for the goal kick. Sent long, headed away, but then intercepted by Tinker, who will then lay it back for Dolman. Dolman caught in his feet a bit, and then well in from Beatson, goes out. Will be a Sheffield throw as well from Jacob, I'm sorry. And for Hardacre now for this throw in on the halfway line. Dolman just getting stuck in his feet a bit, just cost him there. Allowed Jacob to get in. Hardacre took a few yards for that throw in as it goes now all the way down to Aldrich. And then it's going to be Owen, and Owen's dragged down by Aldrich. Nothing given. Puts the ball into the box. Chested down, out to the left here. To Zaboni, who's trying to get beyond his man, but then it's going to be clear, but not fully away. And it's a late challenger from Morris, but nothing given as Zaboni's down this left-hand side again for Sheffield. Look at the crossing, comes off a Steele's man, and it will be, well, trying to decide whether it's going to be Sheffield's first corner of the game, though Stocksbridge are not particularly happy it's being given that way. Barnsley are 2-0 up on Wrexham. Phillips is the latest scorer. It's a big corner now for Sheffield FC. They clip it towards the edge of the area, volley it into the box, and then Tinker clears it, goes to Marshall, who turns, and he can't get the ball away when there was Deacon on the run. Sheffield have it here, left-hand side at the moment, with Bedford, who gets it back to Zaboni, but it's going to look like it's been covered off there, and Stocksbridge just trying to get it out to play, and it will do. Goal kick steals. Good defending from Stocksbridge on that occasion. So back with Townsend now. .26 minutes gone in this game. 1-0 to the Seals through that brilliant strike from Curtis Turner. Long ball forward, look for Morris, but he can't get to it. Beatson heads it away. Goes on the last two, lucky for Mangum, but then Stocksbridge win it back, but then they lose it, and then Turner falls on the ball, and because he handled it, will be a free kick to Sheffield. So Sheffield with no chance to get the ball in the box. It's not really left Stockbridge's half much since the Steels scored. Short free kick. Now it's the clip diagonal into the box, and it was put better as a shot than it was as a cross. It weren't too far off. But it is a goal kick now. 27 minutes gone, 1-0 to the Steels. So back with Townsend now, and his kicking has not been particularly brilliant so far in this game, which is a bit of a concern. I think he's piling the pressure on. He's going to try and slow it to the left-hand side, but he just goes right to Hardacre, who turns it right to an attack as this ball goes forward, but Tinker will get it. He's trying to go wide with under pressure, though. Gets a shove, and that will be a free kick. Mangum being penalised on that one. Turner's giving instructions to Jack Dolman on what he wants from him. Against the team that starts move, Dolman set up the Sheffield goal against Stocksbridge back at the Home of Football Stadium, well back in August. Now he's in the Stocksbridge shirt as Townsend sends it long. A good header away by Beatson. Owen heads it back, but Owen went over the top of Mangum, and it will be a Sheffield free kick. Another chance to put the ball into the box. Steele being put under plenty of pressure. West with the free kick. Left footed, looks to curl it into the middle of the box, and it hovers and then just goes out for a goal kick. Owen was watching that all the way. So Townsend will get another chance to get this away. way. Hopefully improve his kicking, which has not been great so far. I wonder if Stocksbridge might try and switch to a short passing routine from the goal kick, because the long kicking isn't working. We'll see if it does now. On ball for here, much better kick, but Morris can't win that header, and it is going to go back to Sheffield. And this is the issue with all these goal kicks at the moment, is that it always seems to end up back with Sheffield. Hardacre flips it over the top, knocked down, and here on the right side by Cut, trying to get through to Steele's men. He's been forced backwards though, and now Hardacre picks the ball up, back to Cuts. He puts the cross in. Mangan flicks it on, looking for the far post. Townsend follows it and then catches it as it goes beyond his far post. Stocksbridge just need to be better from this sort of position, because they're just giving the ball back to Sheffield at the moment. And it's becoming more and more frustrating as the game's going on. Another long ball forward, and Dorman clips it on, but then again it's won by Jacker, who returns, but then this time Lemon wins it and then sends it forward, but to the left hand side no one's there for it. Dolman's cutting a bit more central, and then the ball's lost. It will be a Sheffield throw-in, and this is what seems to be happening all the time at the moment. Stocksbridge are not keeping hold of the ball at all well. Hardacre will launch the throw downfield. Goes all the way forward to Aldrich, who's doing a good job holding up, but then Deacon's got the ball off him. Moves into the middle, switches it out to Lemon. Lemon allows it to go across him, then forward to Marshall. Marshall looks to get behind his man, but it's been blocked off, and it will go out for a throw-in. So now with Lemon for throw-in. Jordan Lemon, who we have a podcast with, he's going to be released tomorrow morning. Steel Soak on Spotify and YouTube and some other ones that we've never heard of before. Ball went back to Townsend, but that's a poor kick from Townsend, and it's going to go out for a throw-in in a very attacking position for Sheffield. Townsend's kicking is just off it today. 31 minutes gone, 1-0 to the Steels. Thrown into Bedford. Then back to the left, put cross goes in. Goes towards the edge of the area, skin back, Hardacre's looking for it, but Tinkery a massive clearance. Going to go back into the Sheffield fence, who look to clip it down the right-hand side, and Tinker's challenging for it here. And ball knocked over the top. Deacon's trying to just cover it here, and he does as it goes out for a goal kick. Back now with Townsend now. This has to get it short to Lemon. Then in the middle to Eagledon. He's going to send a high, lofted one forward, but it's quite aimless. No one's there for it. Dolman will challenge for it. It does cause an awkward bounce, but Sheffield do get it back, and Sheffield almost lose it. And they lose it now to Deacon, then Turner switches out quickly to the left to Dolman, who will look to get beyond his man here as West is following him. Short to Marshall. Marshall, the offside flag goes up, and I don't think the Steel fans agreed with that, but that was better from Stocksbridge, using the pace of Dolman and Marshall well. Just didn't lead to anything concrete up front. Ball goes forward from Roxburgh. Headed on, out to Hardacre on the right. Knocked forward. No one's there for it though, and it will go back to Townsend. 33 minutes gone in this game. There is still no other goals in the Northern Premier League East at the moment, other than that Curtis Turner effort. Put the Steelers ahead here. O'Connor tries to get forward, goes to Morris, back to Turner. Turner using some of the space that's open to in central field. To Deakin, back to Turner. Turner loses it though there, a bit too cute I think, but then Sheffield didn't make the most of it. A clip ball forward goes back to Townsend. To Marshall, laid in the middle to Deakin. Deakin now knocks it forward. Turner's on the run, but then it's well hooked by Whelan. Into midfield now. Poor switch looking for Hardacre goes to Tinker. Tinker's held off by Hardacre. Some of the dark arts working well for Sheffield as Deacon goes forward, takes a little deflection, goes to Dorman, returns it to Deacon and back to Dorman. Great play. Dorman goes left, puts the cross in. It's not a great one. Roxburgh misses the punch. Marshall doesn't get the right shot on it and it goes out. Should be 2-0. Roxburgh there, he hasn't had much to do today, but he let himself down, misses the catch and the punch. But it falls to Marshall, must not have been expecting it. That's the kindness we're going to give him because he just doesn't get a clean connection on it, because otherwise it would be 2-0 to the Steels here. Back now with Roxburgh, who will be sigh relief that mistake did not to a Stocksbridge goal. Ball goes long from Roxburgh, falls all the way forward to Bedford, then back in the middle, not forward, looks for Mangum, but behind him and out for a throw-in. On the right-hand side now with Lemon. Filling in for the suspended Tom Charles up at right back. Short to Morris. Has to go back now to Iggulden, who just has to track it out, and it goes now to Townsend, who has to sprint over the opposite side, sends it long and just goes out to Cutts, who wins it, and he will go forward with it. Now to Aldrich on the right-hand side. Lane pass off, looking for Cutts again, but well read by O'Connor. Back in defence, and he will go out and clear it away. Throwing here on the right-hand side for Sheffield. They've just been given a bit of a fright at the other end. Routine is going to give it right back to Hard. Back to the right and Stockbridge on it. Morris, who's back defending. Clip ball into the box, sails over the heads of everyone and out for a goal kick. So back for your goal kick. Will Townsend's kicking improve is the question. Been a problem for Stockbridge days. That Townsend's kicking has been, and then when he does have a good kick, Stockbridge can't seem to make the most of it. Seems to be putting the Steels under more pressure today as Townsend doesn't have a great kick again, and again just goes to Hardacre. I think Townsend has connected more with Hardacre than anyone else at the moment. Ball goes forward, but then it's Iggulden who intercepts and clears it away. Morris can't track the ball well, and Whelan heads it forward, and then headed beyond Lemon. Aldrich has it on the left hand side, but end up going out for a Sheffield throw in the end. Into here and ball going forward, and Stockbridge trying to win it, but still back with Sheffield. Ball clip forward, poor one. Turner will intercept, but Turner can't keep hold. This has been some problem. Sheffield haven't shown too much quality on the ball, which is why they haven't scored, but Stockbridge are not making the most of it. In Lemon there, not a great interception. It got a touch on it, but it goes out for Sheffield corner. Steels will be disappointed in their performance so far, even though they are leading 1-0. One moment of great football led to a goal. Corner kick for Sheffield, which they have looked good on. Flip ball in. Good header away by Turner, and then Lemon gets on it, and he's going to carry it forward. Sends it over the top, but it's not a great ball forward from Lemon, and goes out for a throw-in exactly on the halfway line. That's the Zaboni will take. Ball throw in the middle at Deakin. Intercept, gets it forward to Dorman. Just it out to Morris. He controls it well. Back to O'Connor. O'Connor sends it forward. Not a great pass though. Intercepted by Beatson, and his clearance charged down by Morris. Out for a throw-in, but it is in Sheffield's half, so we'll take that. As James Towler, our ball boy, Dave Towson, and Dave Taylor, our other ball boy, over on that opposite side today. Back in defence against Sheffield, they're going to send it long. Iggulden will get clearance, goes to Lemon, now forward to O'Connor, and we haven't seen O'Connor much on the ball, and there's a good reason why it should have been. Deakin then looks to find Marshall, but that's intercepted by Jacob, who gets it away. By Beatson, I'm sorry. I mean, the number 6 on Bradley Beatson's shirt is coming off a bit and made us think it was the number 5. to number 8 to O'Connor, but then Stocksbridge lose the ball. Well goes forward looking for Mangum, but too far ahead. Owen clears it away. Headed up into the air by the Sheffield defender. Morris a bit too heavy into that challenge, and it will be a free kick to Sheffield. 39 minutes gone in this game, means 1-0 to Stocksbridge. So back with Roxburgh for this free kick. He will look to send it towards the opposite side here, but Tinker intercepts and sends it forward to Dorman, who chests it down but loses the ball to Jacob. Back now to Cuts, and he sends it forward. Mangum chests it down well, but then Deacon gets in, but Mangum wins it back. But well in there from Turner this time, yeah, with Morris, who's very deep. But Tinker, not a great touch, and then gets a shove in his back from Hardacre, and nothing will be given for that. And that's a bit inconsistent from the referee at times in this game. It's all thrown to Mangum, but then Owen, I think, gets away with a bit of a push there, so evened up, I'd say. Back to Beatson into the middle, and then forward. Sheffield got some space, but then a good tackle from Middleton. Lemon clears it away. Marshall will turn, and he moves into space. Deacon's got a great run ahead of him if Marshall can find him, but Marshall's going to go on his own. Then now he lays it off for Deacon. Deacon puts the cross in. It's a poor cross in the end, but actually right at the end, O'Connor plays in. Morris is there! 2-0 Steele. Deacon's cross didn't look good, but he got played back into the middle. James Morris converts from close range, and it's 2-0 to the Steels here. It's against the run of play. It's probably 60% possession for Sheffield, but the Steels have taken their chances, and it's 2-0 here to Stocksbridge Park Steels. James Morris. And I'm glad we'll mark that. It's just a typical striker's finish in the 6-yard area. The sort strikers get no credit for, but they've got to be there for him, and he was on this time. It's to the Seals. Lovely goal from the Seals as James Morris puts us 2-0 up. And Sheffield will be very, very frustrated at how this game has gone. Hardacre keeps it in. You have to stretch for it. Forward it goes. Stocksbridge need to be awake and not concede quickly here. Lemon's trying to win to fight that ball, but he loses out on that battle. To Mangum, plays it to the right to Aldrich, puts the ball into the middle of the box, and Eagleton just goes and gets that away, but I think the zip on the ball got took away by the wet pitch, and it's put back in by Cuts, and then head away, but knocked away for Marshall can get it. Sheffield are trying to get the goal back as soon as possible here, and then Welling from Lemon goes out for a Sheffield throw. Into the middle, back to the left as put the ball goes into the middle, and then Tinker controls, and Tinker will clear it away, and Dolman will see if he can make the most for it, gets a bit of a touch, and then knocks ahead, and he'll look to win the foot race, but Jacob's done very well there, returns it back to Roxburgh. Dolman will press. Roxburgh though has the time and will get that away with his left foot, and it's kept, no, not kept in by Sheffield. Throw into Stocksbridge. 42 minutes, 2-0 to the Steels here. There has been a goal elsewhere in the Northern Premier League, long last, and it's a shock one, because Jamie York, it's just changed. Jamie York had put Sherwood Colliery ahead against Belper, but Luke Rawson 2 minutes later equalised for Belper. I'm glad that came in just before I was made to look like an idiot. I'm glad that Belper equalised. That goal came in just as I was saying it, or else I'd have looked a bit of an idiot. I'm sure it happened to Jeff Stelling at times. I bet you're happy then if your ears boxed and you can't hear me. Oh, well, here comes Sheffield now on the right-hand side. Jack Hardacre puts the ball in, blocked by Tinker, and it is going to be for a Sheffield corner. Sheffield's main aim will be to not concede before the end of the half. That changed the game at Hotman football. Stocksbridge were leading 2-0, looking very comfortable, but Sheffield got one, and then Sheffield for the entirety of the second half, after getting one just before the end of the half, just piled the pressure on. Missed a penalty as well early in that half. So, will be a corner kick for Sheffield. Stocksbridge on defensive duties. Ball going in, good looking one. Ball back in at the far post and somehow goes wide. Head in the hand from him. I think it might have been Zaboni. Identifying for sure the second when he turns around. It's not Zaboni, definitely right. So it's Ben Whelan at the far post who, don't know how he missed that one. It fell perfectly for him, but Stocksbridge get a bit of a let off. Dorman looks to get the win in the race, gets a foot in, but then it's well won back by Jacko. Going to go back to Roxburgh, and Roxburgh gets it away. We are now into added time, and that won't show on our scoreboard, I've just realised, as it's now gone to that left-hand side. Well kept in by Zaboni. We'll keep the pressure on. Very high lofted ball will go forward. I think it's a good deflection, and Turner's trying to get head on, but I think he got a little knock there, but it will be given as a corner despite that. So Sheffield with another chance to get the ball into the box. Keeping, and there'll be just the 1 minute of added time, making this corner even more critical for both sides. Corner goes in, good header away by Iggulden. Goes to the edge of the area, but won first by Bedford. Back to the left again, cross going in, another good cross. Townsend's going for it, and Townsend catches it in a crowded space. Townsend got some criticism for the way Emily's goal happened on Boxing Day. That one goal, and before the fog called it off, that just though put pay to all the doubters, and that will be it for the first half. Stocksbridge are leading 2-0, but it is against the run of play. Sheffield were dominant for large periods of the game, but Stocksbridge got one attack, a beautiful left Curtis Turner, and he drilled it into the top corner. Sheffield continued to put the pressure on, but then another attack from the Steels, and it was played back to James Morris, who finished from close range. The Steels lead 2-0 on New Year's Day. We'll see you in 15 minutes.
half-time.
Hello and welcome back to Brackenmore for the second half of Stocksbridge Park Steels versus Sheffield FC. I'm your commentator Adam Allcroft. We'll have a substitute during the half as well. Race Ellington is going to be coming on for Cameron Bedford for Sheffield FC as they are now 2-0 now. That's going to be their first attempt to turn this around. Really, they've done everything right, but scored. It is now underway for the second half. And so Sheffield FC are the ones who've got us underway. They're in the red and black check shirt, black shorts, black socks team from right to left, while Stocksbridge Park Steels are in the yellow shirts, blue shorts, blue socks team from left to right. We'll go through the teams for you now. So for Stocksbridge, it's Ben Townsend in goal, Jordan Ledman, Jack Tinker, the opening goal scorer Curtis Turner, Elliot Owen, Paul Iggulden, Danny Deakin, Alex O'Connor, James Morris, Tommy Marshall and Jack Dolman. On the benches, Elliot Murray, Ash Butterworth, Silas Valladolid-Collins, Dan Hernandez and Charlie Wood. As Dolman's going to look to win the race, and he's got the touch. Dolman's going to race into the box. He doesn't get the finish right. Was there a block from the number 5 Jacob? The referee doesn't think so. It's going to be a goal kick. Big opportunity for the former Sheffield FC man Jack Dolman there. So Sheffield FC, it's Mikey Roxburgh in goal, then Jack Hardacre, Tommaso Zaboni, Ben Whelan, Simon Jacob, Bradley Beatson, Connor Cutts, Joe West, Luke Aldrich, Race Ellington, who's come on for Cameron Bedford, and Luke Manga. They get played up from that, and we have got a free kick just inside Stocksbridge half for the Steels. Ball clipped forward for Morris, who does touch it back to Marshall. Good work from Morris, back to Lemon. Lemon cuts in on the inside. Laser pass forward in the middle, but it's just off target. Cleared away. Iggulden looks to win the header and then loses out, and Optrick has it back, but then Iggulden gets it back, and Iggulden's, I think, getting a bit of, well, he's not comfortable that high up. And then eventually Lemon just boots that one away. Yeah. It's on his web page, is it? So back now for a throw-in, which Hardacre to take. Headed back, and Morris is going to look to get the beat in the Whelan, but Whelan is able to get away just behind the train legs of Marshall. That's a bit frustrating. And Sheffield switch it out, looking for Zaboni, who then has to just volley it forward to keep it in. Lemon will control. Back it goes to Eagledon and puts Eagledon under some pressure, but he gets it away. Will go out for a throw-in. We haven't worked out how to do 47-minute things into these. Actually, will. Let me just try something. Ball choked down here by Zaboni. Goes to front, and then almost Ellington getting a good touch, but Stocksbridge able to clear. He's now going to go back to Roxburgh, sends it long. Going to be Mangum who takes it down, but Tinker almost wins it off and goes back to Hardacre in the end, but then won by Deacon and knocked forward by Owen, kept in by Tinker, slipped as he sends the ball forward, and then it is intercepted with West now, as Sheffield will now look to turn this into attack. Little nibble from O'Connor is not going to be penalised, as Sheffield still on the ball in attack, and the ball's going to be blocked to go out for a Sheffield throw-in. It's right-hand side now as Sheffield look to get an early goal in this half. In the middle and Rees Ellington holding off his man well. Back to the right it goes to Hardacre, going to put the cross in. Takes a deflection, could fall to Zaboni, but Lemon able to get the clearance. Back to Zaboni now. And ball from him, not given, and Zaboni's going to go back from Lemon. Gets past Lemon, puts the ball in, deflected, goes into the box, looking to turn his cuts. Cuts takes shot, blocked by Deacon. Then back it goes to Hardacre, going to put the cross in, takes a deflection, and Owen heads it, make sure it doesn't go out, and then Tinker's going to take the touch, and he's going to not keep it in. Will be a corner Sheffield, and that, if that ended up being a goal, it'd be very controversial because there was a very clear handball from Tommaso Zaboni. Would have certainly been a controversial one in the crowd here. Here comes the corner from Sheffield. Lofted one, looking to get far post, good head away by Eagledon. Across the edge of the area, and he's recovered well, and then back into Ellington, who has to just spread it out to the right-hand side. Hardacre on the ball now. Hardacre puts the ball into the box, going to the edge of the area. It's going to be touched down and cuts in the far end of the box. He's been shown down a blind alley, and his ball back is intercepted by Dorman, who clears it away, but it's just going to go back to Zaboni. Zaboni takes it out wide with Marshall pressing. Zaboni will get beyond Marshall. Marshall's just got a little push, and Zaboni continuing with it. And Marshall, great side tackle, goes out for a throw-in the end. So, great work from Tommy Marshall on the defensive side of things. Concert at 1-0 up on Heaton Stannington. Isaac Walker, the goal scorer. So, with the throw now, throws it short to Ellington. Going to go back, then back now to West, back to Ellington, who finds the overlap of West. It's a nice little play from Sheffield, but they're still in this left-hand side. Cross goes in from Zaboni, takes deflection, Mangum chests it. Corner 6-yard area, but then Turner tackles, leaves it to Deacon, who sends it long, and this might work out for Morris, who's gambling on beating Wheeler. Morris gets it beyond the keeper. Can Morris find the target? He's going to curl line. He does! It's 3-0! James Morris gets his second of the game. Mikey Roxburgh was lost in no man's land. Morris takes it. He's still a long-range effort from an odd angle, but Morris finds the back of the net. It's 3-0 to the Steels. James Morris with his second of the game. And well, what a game he's had.
9, James Morris.
So that goal coming on the 52nd minute of this game. I think I think you know, but I was worried for a while he was just going to go wide, but wow, great work from Morris after taking it beyond Rockborough, who was up out of his goal. Not entirely sure why, but you can't fault the finish there. 3-0 to the Steels. And James Morris, who has been given a tough time by some of the fans since taking over that number 9 role after Alex Hardwick's departure for Ilkeston, he's proving what a quality number 9 he can be today. Got the beating of Ben Whelan to begin with as well. That was the crucial moment in the build-up to that goal. Oh, as Marshall has the ball now, tries to get behind Morris but loses it. Still in Stocksbridge's half at the moment. Cuts. Back it goes. Into the Sheffield defence. Over to the left-hand side to what I think is Beatson, but his number 6 now looks like a crescent moon on the back of his shirt. Whelan late has to get it all the way now to Jacob over on the right-hand side of the defence. Now to Hardacre. Forward to Mangum, but he's going to lose out on that ball to Owen, but Owen can only knock it out to play for a throw-in. 53 minutes gone in this game. Steels lead 3-0. Ball is on, taken down by Aldrich, but then cleared away and tackled by Turner. Sheffield have the ball back though. Out to the left. It goes with Beatson. Sends it forward and Lemon just looks out Foxford for a second, but no one took advantage. Lemon then gets it back to Townsend, who to send it long, but doesn't move particularly out for a throw. I won't mention, Mikey Roxburgh has returned a few times since he left Stocksbridge after his successful loan spell. Each time we've faced Mikey Roxburgh, we have won 3-0. And at the moment, we are set for that same scoreline, the third time. That was a 3-0 win against Liversidge and then a 3-0 win against Brighouse. Ed Hall's on the bench for Sheffield FC as well, just to say, who has won a penalty shootout against us, saving every single penalty. That was against Ossett United in the FA Trophy a couple of years ago. Good tackle by Turner. Turner's going to knock it long and he's looking for Dorman, who is ragged around a bit, but good work from Jacob, who's won the physical battle on that occasion. Forward and Ellington looks to keep hold of volleys. Gets it into midfield though. 2 cuts now back to West, who has to return it to Jackad. Cross out to Hardacre, who I'd say is Sheffield's best player in this game. Ball goes forward to Aldrich, chests it down well, can't turn it. Eggled in with a tackle, and then it's out with Turner. Turner will go forward with it, avoids one tackle from Zaboni. Back to Lemon, who then returns it to Turner, who's got some space and can just about keep it in, and he does do so. Turner goes forward with it. Turner putting the ball in, looking for Dolman. Touch away and goes back to Morris. Morris takes the finish. It's in the bottom corner, but the offside flag is up, and James Morris will be denied the match ball for now. Looks like Luke Aldrich is going to be heading off, and Joshua Ayres coming on for Sheffield. Will be their second sub of the game, and that's going to happen now. So that is Josh Ayres off, and Ellington and Ayres on. So 2 subs already made for Sheffield. Ball forward, Zaboni heads it only to O'Connor. O'Connor knocks it over the top. Morris will chase it. Roxburgh's well out to his goal again. This time it goes right and he's voided. The Brackenmore faithful are enjoying taunting their former shot stopper. O'Connor. He's going to knock it forward and going to be intercepted, and Sheffield have got it away with West now. Out it goes to Hardacre. Flip forward now. And now to the left, and it's a good pass to Zaboni. Zaboni takes a touch, and Zaboni will take the shot, and it's wide of the goal. Reigns 3-0 to the Steelers. Okay, shit. Much more than that. I don't know what's been going on with our timer. We'll try and correct it. It's actually 57 minutes. Elliot Murray's been sent out to warm up, so it might be him coming on soon. I'm not trying to correct the time on here, it's gone a bit awkward, gone a bit wrong. First time using this bit of tech. It's forward and Marshall might get a bit of wheeling here. Marshall almost, and Roxburgh is able to get to it first. And now Deacon's going to try and win the ball. He's having a battle with his other fellow, number 7, Connor Cutts. Connor Cutts has won that battle. Played away, and then Morris heads it back into the field to Turner. Out now to Tinker, who gets it forward to Dolman, now to Morris. Out to the left, and then not forward looking for Dolman. Dolman is clearly offside though, so will be out for a goal kick. John Lemon coming off. They've won the ball in midfield well here. Well, there's Paul Morris trying to win it. Then cleared away, and Lemon will win that header into midfield. Turner wins the next header as well. Now it's up for Marshall. He wins the next header before eventually he's won by Sheffield. They head it back to Dolman. Dolman just gets out of trouble quite well. And then he's going to keep all the ball and back to Lemon. Lemon knocks it forward to Morris. Morris loses the ball to a tackle from Zaboni, and all the way back to Roxburgh it will go. Takes a touch. O'Connor's pressing, but he will be long way away there. Owens well there. Into midfield it goes, knocked over the top. Tinker will win that though, and drill forward, and Dolman's going to look to gamble it. He's offside though, and will be, well, Roxburgh will clear it out, and it will be a free kick given eventually. Tries to try and reset the clock. It's been awkward. So Sheffield on the ball now. Hardacre on the right side in the Steele's half, puts the ball in. Goes to Ellington, who looks to turn well, but well in from Owen, and then Deacon knocks it away, and then back to Deacon after 1-2. Forward to Morris. Morris will look out left, looking for Marshall. The offside flag is up again, and that one is not being agreed with, though I do think the referee got it right, so I'm going to stay a bit quiet. Roxburgh headed on, goes back to Lemon, who takes a touch forward to Marshall, and he looks to turn and can't do this at the moment. He's been forced back, but then lays off to O'Connor, who's a helping hand. Forward to Morris, can't get control of it, wins it back though in the tackle, Morris, and then gets it to Lemon. Lemon knocks it forward, but only back into midfield where it's returning over the top of Lemon. So, and it's going to be Ayres going down the left-hand side. He's going to try to get into it. Lemon's come back well with the tackle, and then going to be lose it there. So we're still trying to reset the clock. Anyway, we're back with Townsend now. Take his time with this free kick. 61st minute. Elliot Murray is going to be coming on shortly. He's ready to go. The ball goes long here, looking for Morris, but headed away by Whelan. Goes to Cutts on this right-hand side. And he's going to go all the way back to Roxburgh. Marshall was waiting though, as Roxburgh does get that ball away well. Owen's going to get dragged down by Luke Mangham. And it will be a free kick. Teasdale shouting something towards the referee all the way from up here. So back with Townsend now, and he will knock it along. Hello, Dakir, saying up the Steels. You're missing a good one today, Dakir. 3-0 to Stocksbridge at the moment. What a game it has been so far. So back with Roxbury now. That long ball forward didn't work out, and it's going to be the long ball forward from him there. Goes all the way out and then forward, and then cleared out looking for Morris, but then Sheffield do get it long, but Eagledon will just head it back to Townsend, and that is comfortable as anything. It's working there. As well goes long. Gorman misses out on that wrestling match, but then Sheffield able to clear it away. Side now, throwing for Stocksbridge, Jordan Lemon. Rolling forward to Turner. He's been pushing the back from Ellington, nothing given. Back to Lemon, who looks to get it forward, but he's still with Marshall, lays it in the middle to Dolman. Dolman's going to take the long range shot, and it's well over. The sort of shot where if you're not 3-0 up, you become very angry at the person for doing it. But we're 3-0 up, so you don't. And substitute is going to happen now. It's Elliot Murray's coming on for Jordan Lemon. Lemon, who is more of a squad player these days, he heads off and will be replaced by the young Elliot Murray. Performance from them today as he fills in for Tom Charlesworth. And of course, if you want to hear more from Jordan Lemon, listen tomorrow on Spotify and YouTube. We will have the Steels Talk episode with Jordan Lemon, where we talked to him about all manner of things. We talked about his cricket career. We talked about him signing for Stocksbridge, because he was only meant to be here for a month, Jordan Lemon, before staying here for 6 years, and how he almost left the club in 2021. He could have ended what has been a well-enjoyed stay here. The clock is now working fine. We're in 65 minutes here, 3-0. And there has been a goal down at Hillsborough. Sheffield Wednesday are leading 2-0 against Derby County. Josh Windass has scored. Murray throws it to Dom. He's trying to turn his man here, but he hasn't done so. Elliot Murray has been a direct placement on the right, and he's just got stuck in with a tackle there. It's gone out for a Sheffield throw. Fleetwood have equalised against Doncaster Rovers as well. Virtue Fick has scored. Silas Valladolid Collins has been sent for a warm-up, so I expect we'll be seeing him shortly. Ash Butterworth and Dan Hernandez also out for warming on up too. Been given as a free kick to Sheffield. There was a foul after that throw-in. A frustrated Joe West is shouting for Brad Beatson to get up there. Teammates in the Sheffield Wednesday youth team, but he's instead gone short to Ellington, who's now on the left wing. It's a quite a good-looking move. Ellington's going to put a cross in, but it's not a great one, and Deakin clears it on the edge of the area. Good fight with Jacob, and he gets it out to Zaboni. Zaboni into the middle. Ayres looking to turn, finds Ellington on the left wing. Moves into the middle now, and then trips over the ball himself, and Marshall will carry it away. Avoids a sliding tackle from Zaboni, back to O'Connor, who chips it forward to Deakin, lays it off for Turner, who's charging forward. Brilliant sliding tackle from Luke Mangum, stops that though, and then West gets it out to the right-hand side. It's Josh Ayres who can't get past Eagledon. And it will be, and Eagledon then just a bit of trickery, does him on the defence, and then a bit of slice ball forward from Turner, then flicks out looking for Marshall, but header away. Dolman looking to fight for it again, and then it's knocked forward, and Townsend will come and claim that. So back with Townsend, 3-0 here, 67 minutes gone. Some scores to tell you about as this ball just goes right back to Roxburgh. A shock scoreline over in the El Hadico. That's the derby between Cleethorpes and Grimsby. Grimsby Borough are leading 1-0 against Cleethorpes. Josh Venny, the scorer. Heaton Stannington have equalised against Consett. Joe Shepherd has scored. And Belper lead against Sherwood Colliery. Harry Draper, the man on the score sheet. Morris, who's looking to evade two-man pressure, gets out to Murray, who then sends it over the top. There's space there, and Jacob's header will just go out to the left-hand side. Beatson can't keep it in, and it will be a throw-in. Sheffield Wednesday have got another goal. It's 3-0 to the Owls against Derby County. Jedi Gassama has scored. Great day for the Owls. They lead 3-0, just like Stocksbridge do here, against a team from Derbyshire. Can they get away with that? The ball goes out to Marshall. But it's a poor pass from Morrison, then back to Murray. Also now Sheffield move quickly. Intercepted against Deakin. Foot stuck in front of Turner, and he's going to get penalised for the intent of it rather than missing the ball out. And Marshall, he kicked the ball away, and he might just get away with that, as it's going to be a free kick to Sheffield. It's getting a bit testy, this game now, as ball, it's a poor free kick. Deakin intercepts it, forward to Morris, whose touch takes him behind, turns and looks at the ball for Marshall, but Beatson heads away. Whelan on the ball at the moment. Back now to Beatson, who sends it forward. Ayres looks to get it under control and gets through Iggulden and Owen, but then eventually it's Tinker who clears away, but only back to Hardacre, who's going to put a high lofted cross in, and then Murray will cover it, and again she goes out for a goal kick. Silas Valladolid-Collins is being called to the bench, so we'll see him coming on in the next minute or two. Good to see, we've got like 20 minutes to have a go at this defence. Obviously it's a three-man defence Sheffield FC are doing today, so plenty of opportunities for wingers to get behind the wing-backs. As Townsend sends it long, but it's going to be headed away now for a throw-in. Take his time to go over and take this one. Murray's been told to come far forward. Alex will come into it, but then, as Alex is asking him to come all over, the referee is going, "No, you're not doing that," and he's told to go back. So Murray now chucks this one down, headed away though, and it goes to Ellington, who controls it. Back to West, who gets it out to the right to Hardacre. Flip forward, looking for Ayres, who heads it into the box, but Townsend collects. Back now, Townsend takes his time with it, sends it long, looking for Morris, but away by Whelan, and flicked on by Zaboni, looking for Ayres. Well, the line control from hand, but not given as Murray gets it away. Back now to right side, Hardacre, being chased down though, but he does send it long. Head away by Owen. And into midfield it goes, and not so long, looking for Zarboni. He gets beaten of Murray. Might get beat of Townsend, but Townsend has got enough on it to stop it going past him, and he'll keep his clean sheet intact for now. Derby County have got one back against Sheffield Wednesday. Jerry Yates has scored for the Rams. Forward. It's a good long ball actually, but then it's Jacob who just hooks that away. He's looking good for a second. Morris on the ball now, lays it back to Turner. Turner slides it over to Marshall, but well won by Beatson, who then has his pass forward blocked by Turner. Zaboni returns it to Whelan, and Dolman almost got the tackle in, but it is knocked away. Murray loses out and that headed to Ayres. Now Mangum looking to get beyond Owen. Back into defence, to West, who knocks it forward, but well won by Tinker, who then gets it back to Townsend, and he will send that forward. And it comes off the back of Morris in the end, and Whelan wins it, and he will just tee him a volley up for himself that he sends into the Stocksbridge half. Owen will return that with a header. Whelan will return that with his own header. This time Deakin then gets headed forward, looking for Dolman. Dolman just loses out on that ball, and well forward by Cuts. Then that's blocked, and Deakin has it forward to Dolman, who I think tried the little pass looking for Deakin at Turner again, but it came off himself, his other foot, and now it's back with Sheffield. Switched over to Zaboni on the left. header above Murray, and then wrestling match with Murray. Murray loses it out to Ayres. Ayres trying to find Mangum, but well intercepted by Tinker, who then clears it out. It goes beyond Whelan. It's going to go all the way back to Roxburgh. Marshall will press with Roxburgh out of his goal, but then Roxburgh takes it into his box and picks it up. He's going to puts it down on the ground, Roxburgh. Marshall will keep him honest on this one, and Roxburgh sends it long. The kids here taunting Roxburgh after that earlier mistake led to Sux's third goal, which has eased nerves at Brackenmore. And Owen just won the ball well, and he sends it forward, but intercepted and then clipped over that far inside, and Zaboni will get it. Zaboni gets it into the midfield to West, forward now to Ellington. Gets it forward to Mangum, looking back for Ellington, not a great touch on him, but he gets it back on the second. Back to Hardacre on the right. Hardacre drilled cross it into the 6-yard area, well cleared by Eagledon. Ayres was waiting, and Morris is trying to get away with it here, but well won back by West. West knocks it forward, Ellington holds it down well, forward to Mangum, looking to turn, but can't do so. Back to the right it goes to Hardacre. Hardacre back into Cuts. Cuts putting a high lofted ball in. Townsend just has to punch it over his bar. It's going to be a corner kick. 73 minutes gone in this game. Remains 3-0 to the Seals. So it's Joe West on the corner. Looks like Dan Hernandez will be coming on in a minute as well, alongside Simons Valladolid-Collins. Here comes the cross in. Free header, and it's going to, actually a free kick was given there. It was free header went wide anyway, but even if it had made its way in, it would have been a free kick. Brad Beatson, the one with the header. So here comes Simons Valladolid-Collins and Dan Hernandez coming on. Tommy Marshall is going to be one of the ones to make way. And the other man is going to be Jack Goldman. Sheffield as well. AJ Greaves has come on for Connor Cox, so there might be another one as well. So thank you to the 280 who are in attendance today. So you know that we had stiff competition from Sheffield Wednesday down the road, so thank you to the people who have chosen this match. Sheffield only really have one realistic option left on the bench now, Curtis Havinghand, who has not come on. Deacon's lofted one over now to Valladolid-Collins, who takes his first few touches of the game and is holding it up, lays back off into the middle. Morris gets a touch and breaks into the box. Morris curls it, saved by Roxburgh. The hat-trick opportunity goes right at the former Huddersfield Town man. The drill shot goes right now to O'Connor, who tried to lob Roxburgh, but he rushed it too quickly, and it will go out for a goal kick. Collins was the one who made that opportunity for James Morris. He was just not able to get the curl on it he would have wanted. Ball goes on, headed on by Ellington. They flicked on, bit of chase here, but Townsend will win it, and he sends it forward. Hernandez is going to be the one to battle for it with Beatson, and he's watching it. You see currently condensation on the window to the side here stopped it, but it is going to go for a goal kick. So I'm just seeing highlights from that Sheffield Wednesday match. Josh Windass has scored from his own half in that game. That was the second goal for it, so that's one to watch on wherever the EFL highlights are being shown now. Probably some daft channel that we've never heard of. Oh, the Sheffield FC committee are suggesting puns to me here, and it's bad enough win. Oh, just a chance for Sheffield there that I almost missed. Tommaso Saboni just had a shot blocked. So the Sheffield FC committee just suggested wind assisted. And it's bad enough when I get Graham Furness suggesting it to me. Never mind the Sheffield board. Is this just a thing that unites Sheffield and Hallamshire clubs? All the people in their committees love puns.
Yeah, basically.
I'd never want to go to a Sheffield and Hallamshire board meeting. Ball goes in, clipped on, I think it was the ball we got by Jacker, but it goes out for a goal kick. And anyway, at Hillsborough, it's 4-1 to Sheffield Wednesday. Anthony Masaba has scored. What's becoming a very good game against Derby County for them. It looks like Ash Butterworth will be making his way on soon. If we'll see Charlie Wood as well make just his second appearance in a steel shirt. Also his time since coming here, dual register with Gould. And, oh no, Roston May, he was wrong there. And Hernandez on the ball now, trying to dribble his way out of trouble. He has dribbled his way out of trouble, goes forward, pass finds Morris. Morris looking to get on his right, takes it to move to the left, sends it right at Roxburgh, saves, and it should have been his hat trick there. Morris has got the ball back. Back to the right, then Morris again. Lays it off into the middle and then back to Hernandez, who looks for Morris but a bit ahead of him, and Roxburgh's going to rush out and claim it. Morris really should have his hat trick by now. What a performance this has been in the second half of the Steels, because the first half one, can we just remember, was not a good performance from Stocksbridge. But the second half has been. 78 minutes gone in this game. 3-0 to Stocksbridge, it could have been 4. As a ball forward from Stocksbridge is being chased down, but will be passed back to Roxburgh, and the chase will continue, but Roxburgh gets it out of his feet well, but only gets it out to be a throw-in. Worksop are leading 4-1 in their New Year's Day game. That's against Gainsborough Trinity, who lost New Year's Day this time last year. Gainsborough Trinity was the darlings of the country for their FA Cup run. Tamworth for that until they put the ticket prices out. As Roxburgh sends it long. Headed away though by Iggulden. Hernandez puts it down, looks to get beyond his man, just can't keep it in though. Zaboni with this throw-in just inside the half. And Morris can't win that, but it is going to go back into defence for Whelan. Flips it over to the right, and then Tinker will win that header, but it only goes back to Cutts, who goes forward. Turner wins that one, but Ellington then gets it back and he sends it forward, but then only goes to Owen. But he drills it to a Sheffield player. So it's with Hardacre now, who knocks it forward. It's going to go to Ayres, who will take it out wide, but well tackled by Iggulden, going to go out for a corner kick. So it's not been a good afternoon here for Sheffield FC so far. Obviously we have still got 10 minutes to go and anything can happen in football. It's been a long time since they've picked up a win here at Brackenmore. We have to go back to 2018 on New Year's Day, exactly 6 years ago when Sheffield last won at Brackenmore. And that flicker on has almost ended up in. It's Elliot Murray with a clearance off the line. And then Morris gets the big clearance away, almost 3-1. And his final Collins looks to cause Hardacre a problem. Hardacre passes it back to Roxburgh. Roxburgh clears it away with Hardacre advancing. Goes to midfield, and then that's going to be won by Turner. Key tackle from Greaves, though, stops Turner getting his throw forward. Murray will head it away, and it goes out to Zaboni, who will carry it forward and looking for Ayres, but covered by Iggulden, who's going to put himself in a bit of a cul-de-sac, but clears it out well. Back to Greaves, though it goes. He knocks it forward. Let's go back now to Townsend. Ball is going to go forward. It could bounce favourite for Valentine, but in the end it just does go to Roxburgh. there will be. Ashford Tuffy is going to be coming on soon. And then Murray wins it, and he's going to go forward into the middle to Morris. Flicks it over the top, looking for Hernandez. Cleared away for it can make it to him now. And here comes Ash Butterworth. He comes on, and so is Charlie Wood. He's going to come on some. He comes on for Alex O'Connor. And that's also the Steel's forward player Mangami makes his way off. Curtis Havinan from Sheffield United will make his way on. Sheffield with a completely different front line to how they started the game now, as they look to see if they can cause a New Year's miracle. And Charlie Wood will have to wait a bit longer to come on. Stocksbridge won a free kick high up the pitch here and a chance to put the ball in. Wrexham have got one back against Barnsley. Cleworth has scored. Deakin will look for the ball in. Can the Steels make it 4-0? Here comes the ball. Lofted in the box. Roxburgh drops it and then he gets it back on the line. Almost 4. Roxburgh saves himself. Long ball forward from Roxburgh. Turner gets the tug, but it's blocked by Ellington, and Ellington then gets it. It's now to the right to Hardacre. Takes time of it, knocks it forward, but Owen, not a great touch interception, and it's going to allow Havinan to get in and win it. Forward it goes to Morrison, back to Turner, he loses it to, and Ellington has it, Reeves has it, and won back by Sheffield, now to Zaboni. Nice touch on Murray, blocks. We'll go out for a try. Back to Zaboni now to West, then to Zaboni. He puts the cross in, good looking cross, headed towards the edge of the area, and Turner will lose the ball, turning by Ayres, but then he doesn't make it even to the 6-yard area. Owen blocks and clears. Sheffield remain on the attack. 85 minutes gone, cross is going to be clipped in, Townsend claims it, dives low to do so. Last time Stocksbridge did win 3-0 against Sheffield, it was back in 2020 during the pandemic season. Goals from Matt Ray and then 2 former Sheffield players in Luke Mangum and Josh Nodder scored that day. The ball's tucked on, it's going to be Josh Ayres who has the ball and he gets it to Ellington. Spread out to the right to Hardacre, now with Tinkeroo, is intercepted and gets it forward to Deakin. Deakin forward now to Morris, who lays it past but will be intercepted. It's a ball pass and Hernandez has to fight for it and he's managed to get it, make sure it gets to Turner, but there will be a free kick as Hernandez has been left down by the trailing leg challenge there of Joe West. Looks like Charlie Wood will come on for just his second Steel's appearance in a moment. He will replace Danny Deakin. So it'd be nice to see Wood get a bit of football here rather than Rossington, where he's been most of the time. His only appearance came in the Sheffield Senior Cup against Kiverton Miners Welfare. Here comes the ball from Turner, switches out towards that left-hand side. Owen heads it into the middle. Morris is going to have to turn, takes a shot. It's not far off from Morris. Still looking for his hat-trick. And again, maybe Stocksbridge don't want to score 4 goals, because the last time they scored 4 against Sheffield, they actually lost the game. It was 5-4 in 2010. So maybe that would be a bad look over them. Rotherham United have taken a late lead away at Lincoln City. Powell has scored for the Millers. Some goals saved out across the league as well, because plenty has happened. So Zaboni will send this one down the line and then cleared away by Turner. And it's going to be headful by Hernandez, and Morris is trying to get to it, but Beatson has control of it. Back it will go to Roxburgh, who slices the ball forward as Drizzle comes down here. That's awkwardly, and then kept in by Zaboni. No, not kept in by Zaboni. So some goals to say about. It's Belper 3, Sherwood Colliery 2. Belper extended the lead through Harry Draper, but then Oliver Monington got it back. It's actually now 4-2. Ben Rhodes, Dave Rhodes' son, has scored. Bradford Park Avenue are 2-1 up on Liversedge. Goals from Paddy Sykes and then former Sheffield man Benny Nudlovu have put them ahead of the game. That was a high foot from Charlie Wood. That's going to get penalised, and it's a free kick to Sheffield. 89 minutes gone in this game. And Steels lead 3-0 in this one. And it does look like it's going to be a Derby Day victory for Stocksbridge Park Steels, barring the most dramatic ending to this one. And it's going to be 3 minutes at a time, so I would say it would have to be incredibly brilliant and incredibly dramatic. With chance for this free kick, Stocksbridge just coasting their way now to the end of this game. They lead 3-0 as we've seen people start to make their way to the exits now. Ball goes long from Townsend and headed away by Whelan. Ellington tries to get the sun, but Turner's won it, and then he's going to flick it over to the left. He's going to be chased down by Valladolid Collins, who has some pace on him. Trying to get it onto his right foot and cut inside, but then he's going to go back on his left and go on the outside. Puts the ball in, deflector, goes to Morris, who can't turn at the moment. Lays a little back heel off, goes towards goal. Saved by Roxburgh, just falls wide of Morris, and Sheffield have to pass it away, and now they're going to go on the counter-attack. Heavy touch, though, has been punished by Turner, who's intercepted. Goes back to Eagle, who flicks it over to Wood, back to Turner, who knocks it forward, but that's just going to go back to West, who sends it forward. Turner intercepts, but only goes back now to Zaboni, who knocks it forward. And then Eagledon will win that, and not a great touch, almost got himself robbed by Havenhand and not forward, and Morris will look to win it, but he loses that to Whelan. Not forward, and Eagledon will clear it away. No offside like some of the Steels players were appealing for. Morris now trying to get through players, but Sheffield win it, but they only send it to Eagledon. 1 minute at a time has gone. Tinker just weaves his way through Josh Ayres. Now it's on the left hand side. Silas Valladolid Collins lays it off for Jack Tinker. Tinker on the left hand side. He's been pressed away from being able to put the cross in. Will now put the cross in. Looks for Morris, but the interception goes out and it goes to Turner. He's been urged to shoot. He's going to take the shot. It's wide. Can't blame him though. I've just seen that someone called Hannibal Mejbiri has been sent off, and we are named like for violent conduct, and we are named like Hannibal. I am suspecting he's bit someone. Maybe with some fava beans and a nice Chianti. Well, don't worry, he's having someone over for dinner tonight, so. Well, with it, Eagledon heads it away and will be. But only goes back now to Murray. But Sheffield are able to clear it eventually. Goes forward, Eagledon heads away, then knocked on by Turner. Now it's been sent forward, and Valladolid Collins will chase it. And Jackard's clearance came off. Valadon Collins back with Jackab. He's been put under a lot of pressure by the former Parkgate man. Back it will go to Roxburgh, who will send it long. Headed on. But then Murray will take the touch into the middle now to Turner, who will drill it forward, but will be covered here. And here we go. That is the end of the game. Sheffield were the better team in the first half, but well, it was Stocksbridge with the 2 goals. A blockbuster from Curtis Turner put the Steel ahead, and then a close finish from Jane Morris made it 2. The game was practically finished as a contest early into the second half when it was James Morris again, a long ball forward. Morris got the better of Whelan, and then Roxburgh was caught in no man's land, and Morris was able to get round him and from long range finish it off. It's 3-0 to Stocksbridge Park Steels against Sheffield FC. The points are staying in Sheffield today, and we will see you on Saturday, because it is a Wednesday today, feels like a Saturday, is a Wednesday. We'll see you on Saturday on the seaside as we take on Cleethorpes Town. I'm your commentator, Adam Allcroft, and we'll see you then. Thank you very much for everyone who's been listening.